Welcome back to 21 Minute Reads with me, Maya D. In these 5 minute or so videos, I share with you my takeaways from my current reading, which right now is Dance Adventures. As a part of the Read 21 and 21 challenge, I'm reading 21 minutes per day every day as an action of self love, as a way of grounding myself, and as a way of providing myself with some consistency in an ever changing world. So, this is a new book. And this week I began with those pages that start before page number 1, acknowledgments and things like that, and read up to page 50. Here are my 3 takeaways. Takeaway number 1, love is a verb. So I had the pleasure of speaking with Megan Taylor Morrison prior to the publication of this book. But I think that if you spoke with her, when and if you speak with her, you too will see that she is and feel that she is a lover of dance. I am amazed and inspired and happy with the way that she uses her love of dance to help the world to be a better place. So not just chatting about dance, about diversity and inclusion, but applying it and creating a work that is an example of that thing. So as a dance educator, I am excited about having a new resource that speaks about dance happening in different parts of the world, that speaks about dance through someone else's perspective, and these people are coming from different experiences. As a dancer, I'm excited about this book because I love studying abroad. I love hearing people's stories, but as I'm reading these stories, there are places in each person's story that I can connect to. And during a time where we are required to be distanced, it's a beautiful thing to feel connected. This first section of the book is called Roots, and the dancers are traveling to places that they are connected to by heritage. For some people, it's their first time traveling, and for others, they've traveled to these places several times. Well, my second takeaway is claiming my heritage, and it's inspired by a quote from Dr. Ted Samuel, and it reads, "Why did I deem it necessary to communicate the fact that I don't know the Tamil language while speaking Tamil?" So this is something that I've experienced before in my travels to West Africa. I am someone who is of African American heritage, and I'm traveling to this place that is a part of me, but I am also from another place. So while I'm doing this, there is this complex inner dialogue that I can only remedy if I have acceptance and acknowledge. If I accept that, one, this place is a part of me, but also giving myself the grace of acknowledging that I'm also from another place. So in that acceptance and acknowledge, I can get out of my way in order to actually do the studying that's a part of the studying of abroad. I can open myself up to learning this experience, right? I don't have that ego in the way of being like, you should know this. Like, no, it's new. You don't know this. That's why you're here to study it, so you can know it a little better. Which takes me to takeaway number 3, which is vernacular. When you're studying these dances, it's like studying a new language. So all of the complexities that come with, the beautiful complexities that come with studying a new language. And this third takeaway comes from Makita Kumasi, who was studying Sabar in Senegal, West Africa. And the quote reads, "It's different dancing in front of people who participate in dance as a part of their culture. I don't want to be disrespectful of the culture by doing the wrong move to the wrong rhythm." So, yeah. Got to put those observation skills on. Got to do that analysis. Got to be there to take it in a different kind of way, because this vernacular dance, these dances that are done in a social kind of context, are a part of their everyday culture. But you're learning a new language, and you want to know, like, if the subject is talking about dogs, random subject, then you don't want to enter the conversation talking about pens. So that means that you need to understand the language in order to apply it to the conversation. And just having that understanding and that grace with yourself that you are learning a movement language. It's going to take some time. You need to be patient with yourself, but you also need to make sure that you are using those observation skills, because things can look similar but be very different. We know that this, like if I were to use French, for example, le livre, la livre, two different things. So giving yourself that grace, giving yourself that patience so that you can make that study abroad experience the best that it can be. I want to make this thing the best that it can be. So I hope that you've hit that like button. I hope that you've subscribed. I hope that you remember to drop some comments down there about what you learned from the book, what you learned from this adventure. And I can't wait to see you next week.